C3, transforming graphs to functions, example 15a. You're given a graph to begin with, and in part A, we need to sketch the graph of y equals 2 times f of x, take 1. So this graph is f of x. We don't know its equation, but we don't need it. So let's get on with sketching this graph. So here's the vertical axis and the horizontal. Remember to label them. In this case, the labels are x and y. So let's think about this transformation. 2 times f of x. Well, the 2 is on the outside. If the 2 was on the inside of the brackets, then it would be a stretch in the x direction. But it's on the outside, so it's a stretch in the y direction. So these y values are going to be doubled. And then the minus 1 means all the y values are going to be subtract 1. 1 is going to be taken away from all the y values. So that first of all, the stretch vertically isn't going to change the shape by much. It'll still go through the origin. It'll still have the same basic shape, but of course the y coordinates at the maximum and minimum will change. However, then the whole graph will be moved down by 1. So after the stretch, if it looks like this, then the minus 1 will move all the graph down by 1. Now we need to mark on the 2 important points there, the minimum point and the maximum point. So we need to find the coordinates in the images of the points O, A and B. This one's A, that one's B. Of course, also O, which was the origin, whereas that one ended up. Let's mark it on there. So the y values were doubled and then 1 was taken away, which means the x coordinates for all 3 points won't have changed. So O had an x coordinate of 0, A had an x coordinate of 2, and B had an x coordinate of 6. So it's the y coordinates that were doubled and then had 1 subtracted. So let's do O, the y coordinate was 0, we doubled it, it's still 0, and then take away 1. Here we double the y coordinate, it becomes minus 2, and take away 1, it's minus 3. And finally at 6, double the y coordinate, becomes 8, take away 1, and that's 7. So that's part A, the graph of 2f of x, take 1.